Alright, welcome to ETN News. We have a rainy day here and can't hardly get nothing done, so I've been looking at this and I have to put this out there. I know I'm trying to wean myself from the internet and doing updates, but I got to let you know this. Look at Hawaii. This is Kilauea. Look what a swarm we got going on. It is increasing daily, and we've had this activity here off and on. So you know something's going to occur. It's common sense. We see it coming. You don't see this activity when nothing is going on. Alright, now let's look over here. Let's check this first. Mauna Loa. And down this way we don't have too much activity, but we have it off the coast along the slump. And here is Alaska. Look how it's piling up, backing up into Alaska, backing up down here through California, Nevada, places like that. We have a 2.4 west of Parma, Missouri, 3.2 miles deep. Texas, it's getting hit hard. If you zoom in, you can see all the oil wells where all this activity is going on. And we got abnormal activity, Puerto Rico, South America, only one small quake. Now we got some plates moving, tectonic plates. It's what's going on. And it's backing up. Alright, now down here, that's Puerto Rico. On the 2.5s and greater, gotta look at these quakes. This one here, 4.3 in Alaska, 153.8 miles deep. Go over here toward Indonesia. See, that's 93. This one here is a 5.0, 326.5 miles deep. Now, it's not normal to get a real deep quake on land. It's hardly ever we get those. 4.0, Afghanistan, 119.4 miles deep. And let me explain something else while I'm here. The eruption, as they're calling it, in Yellowstone, which was not an eruption, and I put on my community comments, it happens every few years. Well, it's more than a few years, but every so often we do get that. When you got steam coming up out of geysers everywhere, and the ground where it stays so wet from the steam will collapse. Well, it collapses, and it'll collapse in one area, and it'll cause it to go to another area and build up. And another thing we got to watch about Yellowstone is what turned all the water into steam. You know, it could have been hitting the the magma, and causing it to steam up. You know, that would cause it. Or it could have been a collapse. So we got to look at both areas, and what we got to do is watch it. You can't know exactly what's going on until you watch it. Now, if it occurs again, real soon, it happened in April, a small one, but in the same area, somewhere around, well, it might have been a different geyser. But we just got to watch it. You can't go on just steam exploding. It wasn't magma, it was steam. Well, what caused the steam? Did it shift over, something shift, and the water started running into the magma and caused it? Or did something like a chunk of dirt, a big chunk, fall in and block one of the geysers a little bit, and causing it to not let off pressure? That would be like putting a pot of something on your cook stove and putting the lid on it tight. It would swell up and blow. And that was steam. It was an explosion, not an eruption. It may have been a steam eruption, but if you'd want to call it that, but I don't call it eruption, until it's an eruption. Like a magma eruption's what they make it look like. But anyway, we got to watch it. We watch, and the signs will show you if something is coming or not. If you don't watch and you just see this, and then a few months later they'll put out another report, Yellowstone erupting again, all this and that, and you won't know what's what. You got to watch it. You got to see if it does anything else, because if it's an eruption going to occur, you'll see these happen real soon, more often. That's signs. Watch the signs, and then you'll know. Don't get scared and frightened and, do all kinds of stuff and stay up all night worrying, stress. That stress causes strokes, heart attacks, everything else. Well, it'll take your life before the volcano will. So, you could cause yourself to lose your life before the volcano if you get stressed and this and that, and interferes with the family. If you get stressed out, they're stressed out. You may not see it, but they are. It bothers it affects the whole family. So watch, do your research. It does happen every so often, and it will happen again every so often, normally. But if it keeps occurring quick and, really close, the more it occurs, the closer the events happen, then we know something's coming. So don't think something's going to happen when it's not showing the signs yet. Now, if we see it start swelling and, just keep doing that, and you see spots of magma, then you got to worry. Don't be worrying until it's time to worry. Now, all these earthquakes, the way the plates are building and everything, anything could happen. We could have the big shift over here. We could have it over here on the other side. Anything could happen right now. But, like I said, watch, do your research. Don't get scared of something that happens all the time. It's normal. It's going to happen if you have a collapse or something. Usually earthquakes can cause the chunks to fall in and cause the geysers to, they call it erupt, but, cause the geysers to build up and explode. Do your research. I'll see you on the next, I'll see you next time. Everybody stay safe, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on this a little bit, and I'll put it on the community comments. And if I get a chance, I may get to throw an update on here. You never know. All right, see you next time, somewhere.